I should practice what I preach. I always said that I always go by the signs. And I made a video. I got home to upload about this issue, and my memory card screwed up. It didn't work, so I had to go get another one. And so something's telling me not to touch this issue, and I should just mind my own business. But I'm sorry, I can't. I just can't. Because if I'm wrong, I will admit that I'm wrong. Not too often. Starting yesterday, I received an email from somebody, won't mention who, that I should do a video on the Victory Meat Market. Victory Meat Market behind me. I said, why would this guy ask me to do a video? And next thing you know, late this afternoon, we got hold that somebody left a message on Facebook that they quit their job or they were fired. An employee from the Victory Meat Market was all upset of the way the owner, Shipping, how he handled the situation, how he treats his employees. Now I've been hearing myself, I don't live far from here, and I've been going there for 10 years. Good staff, good employees, good atmosphere. All the customers, they go there, they socialize. It's a good place. Now, I have been hearing some rumbling in the back. It's a small town. That Sepp was very demanding and very upset, raised his voice and blah blah blah. And things weren't working too good behind the scenes. Okay, that's none of my business, but you know, it's maybe Sepp's going through a hard time. He used to have a partner there, he died, and then blah blah blah, father died. So anyway, me, the owner, I love the owner. We always have good debates, politics, anything. He loves a good debate, and I welcome his challenge. And we have good chat, off the record, good chats. But anyway, so when I heard about all this, and then I hear there was an apology that Sepp himself, the owner of the Victory Meat Market, wrote an apology on Facebook, apologized for the way he was acting. Okay? And then a copy of the person that started the Facebook, the former employee, asked the Global News, CBC, CTV, they sent a link and said, I hope the mainstream media and the Daily Gleaner, Irving paper, covered this story. I told, this is where the part where I'm wrong. I told the person while we're driving from up north, I said, there's no way that the mainstream media is going to cover a story like this. An employee all upset and wants the media to cover their issues. That's not going to happen. Something in my throat, I'm sorry. Another sign. So, I turned around. I was shocked when I seen the story on CBC. The story was on the website on CBC that the owner stepped aside or just took a break, and all the story, all the comments of other former employees were come out with their stories on social media. See, there's a sign. Somebody telling me to shut up. all on social media. So the CBC on a Sunday ran this story. I'm sure they weren't outside here and asking if there was some people, or talk to the customers, or try to talk to some employees. All done behind the screen, and everybody goes and condemns. Of course, the one, I call them idiot, coward, jerkface, goes and condemns the Victory Meat Market, the owners, of the way they were treated, blah, blah, blah. And it just goes on. It's a big, big tidal wave. Now, I knew, see, another sign. The thing about the Victory Meat Market is a localized grocery store. Been around for 60, 70 years. For example, the pharmacy, the King Street Pharmacy, is almost next door, 2 buildings down. Every 2 or 3 days, they go with a basket. The Victory Meat Market donates all kinds of fruits. They bring it to the pharmacist. Customers, the patients, or whatever, they go and get some, not patient, customers. And the Victory Meat Market, if you want to raise money for a organization, they'll give you the meat, they'll give you the barbecue. All you got to do is get the volunteers, get your group in front, and sell hot dogs or hamburgers. I mean, that's what the Victory Meat Market does. Always a good member of the community. Now, I always said, you can do 40, 50, I can do 40 or 50 good videos. Very good videos. Everybody loves the videos. You do one bad one, and they come right after you. They come right after you. They forget the other 50. They go after the bad one. So, going back to the CBC. For the CBC to cover on a Sunday, do a story behind the monitor, they should be ashamed of themselves. I mean, there's many, many more workplace, like the Irvings. You work till you're 65, and when you're 64 and a half, security guard from industrial security come and escort you out of the property because they don't have to pay you a pension. I mean, now that's a story. Would they cover that? Of course not. Why is the media, CBC, covering this story? This, if you got a problem, that's what I think. Like I was working for an Irving company, golf operators. I wasn't treated good, long story, and I protested. So how come they're not protesting in front of Victory Meat Market? How come they don't go to the labor board? Why all of a sudden, social media and bingo, voila. Myself, I think it's disgusting. Was there issues? Of course there was. And maybe the owner running into some issues mentally, but he apologized. He apologized. But once he apologized, the media goes, the CBC goes after the poor guy. So, and one person, I think this is far-fetched, a Jew owns the Victory Meat Market. And person, non-Jew, gets upset and covered the story. I don't know. I think that's too far-fetched. I will not, sorry. No. I don't believe it. I think we're beyond that shit. Anyway, but to have local business doing good, there's a lot of stuff that I don't know what Sepp did. I hear lots of stories. There was a guy a few months ago that was sitting, I seen it with my own eyes. He was sitting on the steps. A guy arrived and said, Sepp, you have done a lot to this community. You have done a lot to this community. And Sepp just goes, well, okay, you know. But they did do a lot. They did, as a community, a business in the community, to help the community, which you won't get from big grocery stores, big food giants, grocery store like Sobeys and the Superstore, or what this little store behind me has done the last 60 to 70 years. Okay, it's 10 minutes, it's too long, but the bottom line of this, yes, people will step forward, and people, once a person is down, they'll come and act like a vulture and just go on the attack and just, you know, attack them till they're dead. Well, me, I'm sorry. I call them idiot, coward, jerk face. I know I'm not gonna make any friends with this video, but come on, I gotta speak with the facts. The facts is the CBC should have never covered this story, and there's some people that have way too much time on their hand. And I say to the owner of the Victory Meat Market, don't let them get you down. Just, you did the right thing, you apologize, move on, and let's get this goddamn issue out of our mind. As a matter of fact, I'll add just one more thing. I just thought about it when I zoom in. I don't mean forget it, let's get this issue out of our mind. Harassment in the workplace, yes, it must be addressed. That's why I always say, that's why you need a union, all right? I mean, in a non-unionized atmosphere, it's hard, and the pressure is on both sides. So don't get it out of your mind. Benefit from what happened here. Just, you know, get together. We have an issue, we have a problem. Let's just, you know, get along, and never mind these people on social media that just right behind a monitor. Like I said, you got something to say about this that you don't agree, come and see me face to face. But we know that will never happen. Okay, I gotta go watch football.